I'm Cornelius. I'm in my third year of my three-year PhD program here in Durham Business School. My research interest is about university spin-outs in the UK because I was always fascinated by the challenge that academics face when they have to find outside investors for their companies to turn academic knowledge, intellectual property into businesses. It's very similar to what we all know from the television show The Dragon's Den, that you have an outside investor who has strong claims and ideas about how to get his role established in such a business. And that is typically conflicting with the entrepreneur's perspective of, for instance, how much ownership should be shared. And especially in the context of academic entrepreneurs, I think this friction is even stronger because university spin-outs haven't been around for too long in the UK. We have good experience over the last 15 years, but still an emerging market, and both sides have to learn from each other. So I use this kind of gap as my central motivation to, first of all, try to identify this conflict that there is between academic entrepreneurs and potential investors, and to find how to mediate that in looking at previous academic university spin-outs. My preliminary findings so far show that there's a very strong regional aspect of how these university spin-outs are founded all over the UK. The most essential part of it is certainly that in the south you have an advantage due to the strong financial centres in London, so the so-called Golden Triangle combines very good academic reputation with strong financial backing. In the north, of course, this kind of London in Golden Triangle influence is not as prominent, so there is trouble in getting more institutional investment in the first rounds of starting your own university spin-out. However, you see amazing individual leadership up here from academics who still want to get this kind of vision of their research across. And I think it's worth to try to get these two contrasting aspects together, to try to unify them in the study, to cover what is happening all over the UK, not just to focus on one particular cluster, but to compare clusters in order to overcome the problem I addressed earlier, to how to reduce that friction to make collaboration between investors and academic entrepreneurs more successful, and how to basically enable more leading academics to turn their ideas, their academic research ideas and intellectual property into profitable businesses that at the end of the day support all of the region and the country and create jobs and future employment opportunities.